guys, welcome to Big Sinsley's Wild Camping Adventures. I'm not 100% settled on that title yet, but that's what I'm going to go with for the moment. This is my first solo wild camping trip, and unfortunately for you, it's a very low budget, poorly edited wild camping trip. I'm sure you will enjoy that very much. So please don't take what I do as complete gospel. Do your own research before you go out on your wild camping trips. Just make sure you're prepared and make sure you're being conscious about the environment the entire time. It's one of the main reasons I'm setting out on this adventure, really, is to show people that it can be done on a low budget. I see all of these people on YouTube with really high budgets, all the best gear. You know, you can go out and you can do it. You can still have fun and enjoy wild camping and the outdoors and nature without having to have the best equipment available to you and spend thousands of pounds, etc. So I just wanted to show that it's possible to do that, and I'm just going to give you a few pointers on what you should do on your first wild camping trip. So come along with me, guys. We're going to go to Dartmoor National Park. That's in the southwest of England, and I'm going to be going to Foggintor Quarry, which is near Princetown. This is somewhere I've wanted to go for a little while, and I'm looking forward to it. So cheers, guys, come along. Okay, so I've just arrived in the quarry. I've just perched up on a little rock there, just panning round. Absolutely beautiful quarry. The sun was out. I had a good day. There's a nice lake. That is a horrid face. Okay, so at this moment I thought it'd be a good idea to get my map out, my OS Dartmoor map, and my compass, just to get an idea of which way I needed to be heading to get over to King's Tor and how long it was likely going to take me. So at this time I turned a corner and there was a wild Dartmoor pony just over to the left of me. I got my tripod out as quick as I could, took some pictures. I'll show you what I managed to capture. Some of the happiest sheep I think I've ever seen. One on the right just grinning away. He's having a great day. Hey guys, what is up? So I finally decided to have a bit of a sit down, a bit of a chat, a bit of a handheld chat. So I've stupidly forgot to bring
any sort of microphone with me, well, the intention was just to do all the voiceover after doing the filming. Because it's so windy here, yeah, I haven't been able to speak into the camera at all. But I found this nice little sheltered spot where it's out the wind, and hopefully you can hear me a bit better. So yeah, I am currently on my way back to the quarry, but I'll give you a recap of what I've been doing. I got to the quarry at about 10 to 2 this afternoon. It's roughly a 4 kilometre walk to the quarry from where I parked, probably about 5 kilometres actually from where I parked. And then I'd look around the quarry. Absolutely beautiful. It's, yeah, absolutely stunning actually. There was a couple people like swimming there. You can wild swim there. It's completely legal to wild camp here as well. I checked with all the like government legislation and things before I came out here. This part of the Dartmoor National Park you can wild camp in, but I'd recommend before you go out, go have a look online. It's all there. It's all on the government websites, because they have revamped it quite a lot recently because people were taking liberties. So yeah, have a look at that before you go if you do decide to go. But yeah, so I got there, had a look around, then got my map out, decided to then have a little trek over to King's Tor, which is about 1.5 kilometres away from the quarry. It's absolutely beautiful day today. I've been so lucky with the weather. It's been like 22 degrees, sun's been out the whole time. Unfortunately, I've been lugging around my camping gear the whole time, so that's been pretty tough. But to be honest, even with this base camp duffel bag, it's not even too bad. It's actually quite good. Even without the waist strap, these shoulder straps are really good. It's not exactly like my bag is light at all. I've got my camera equipment, which isn't much, but it's still quite weighty. I've got all my sleeping gear. It's not exactly all ultralight gear either, which is the point of this video. But yeah, I went from King's Tor then over to another disused quarry, which is about 1 kilometre walk again. And now I'm just on my way back to the quarry to set up my tent. It's 10 to 5 now. Yeah, so I've probably done about 7 or 8 kilometres, maybe a bit more. So it's not exactly been a really difficult hike, but it's been a beautiful, nice leisurely walk, really. Alright, so I'm going to head back to the quarry now and get my tent set up. Cool. So the tent I'm using is a Vango Banshee 200. This is a really good 2-man tent, although for me, being a bit of a beanstalk, I'm quite wide as well, it works as a really good 1-man for me, really. It's really simple to put up, really nice, and they're very light poles as well, very strong, and it's got the nice magnetic connection points. The guidelines are really good. This tent has actually been with me through some really intense storms in North Wales, in the Ogwen Valley, and that seemed to withstand those absolutely gale force winds and torrential rain. So for a budget trekking tent, this is really up there. I'd really recommend it, especially if you're thinking of doing something like this with the wild camping. It's quite a stealthy little tent. You can pitch up in very small little places. Yeah, I'd really recommend it. Okay, so now I'm just going to let you know what my sleeping arrangement is in the tent. I'll use a really cheap self-inflated sleeping mat, which I bought on Amazon for about 10 quid. And for my sleeping bag, it's a Vango Stratos. It's rated to -2, so should be plenty warm enough for tonight. Now the tent's all set up. Really happy with the little spot actually. Nice level ground. Just had to flick out a few bits of sheep poo on the floor. Sun's just starting to set. Time to fill my belly. Nice. I was treated to a really beautiful sunset. Just the end of a really nice and productive and really great day. It is morning time. Had a really nice sleep actually. Really quiet, nice area to sleep in. It did get really cold actually in the night. It was only forecast to get down to about 10 degrees in the night, but it felt much colder. In my sleeping bag, I had it fully wrapped around my head. But I wasn't wearing any jumper or socks or anything like that. I can't really sleep in clothes very well, so I kind of just usually just sleep in my boxes if I can. And yeah, that's how I knew it wasn't that cold, but it definitely felt cold enough to put my hood over my mummy's sleeping bag. So for brekkie, I'm having just a few oats, and then I'm going to have a little look around and then probably hike on out, get back to my car.